it was one of those weird things because we're all very busy and your diary gets all cluttered up, and it kind of hadn't filtered through to me that it was all happening again, because of course I was there last year and had a great time. Then I discover it's all going on again and there's a huge festival, and then I'm thinking, well, why am I? So I cleared my diary of other stuff I was committed to do, because I want to come back, because I enjoyed it last time, and it's a unique feeling walking out into that stadium in front of that many people who all understand and get what we do, who are kind of part of the extended Top Gear family. I thought, well, I'm not missing that. So I was supposed to be making a film with Tom Cruise, and I had an audience with, like, the Pope, but I decided not to bother. I'd rather come out to Durban and do Top Gear Live, so I'm going to be there.
Now, Richard, I just have to ask this. How many different licenses do you have to operate these different motorized vehicles?
Licenses. Well, I'm licensed to drive a car. I'm licensed to drive any motorcycle of any capacity and type. I'm licensed to fly a helicopter. I'm not licensed to drive heavy goods vehicles in the UK, which is a shame, but I have driven them. That's one of the privileges of our job, of course, is we get to drive all sorts. So I've driven tanks and, well, high-speed battle tanks and all sorts of things, and Formula One cars, but I wouldn't say I'm licensed to drive them. I'm just very lucky.
Now, I understand that you were once famously slammed on the show for exclaiming that you're a racing god. I think it was for the Bowler 4x4?
It was in a Bowler Wildcat, which is an extreme off-road vehicle, and they're amazing. I mean, there's various of this type. The type that do the Paris-Dakar, that kind of thing, Baja racing. So it's off-road, but it's really fast. And this thing is based on a sort of Land Rover body, but with a special space frame chassis and a very powerful engine. So it's kind of as fast as a Lamborghini to 60, but it can go over anything. And I've driven them many times, and it's always exciting. I'm always really excited about it. Then the day comes and I get there and I see the car. I'm a bit nervous, and then I go for my first little drive in it, and for the first 30 seconds I'm really a bit nervous and timid, because they are really intimidating machines. But then suddenly the red mist comes down and I go berserk, because it's like being in a cartoon. All of a sudden you look at a landscape and think, yes, if I throw it hard enough at that turn, it will make that turn and go round that bank and jump that gap and carry on. And it does, and it sends you crazy. They're absolutely mega. I love it. So what I did scream was, yes, I'm a driving god. What I was trying to say was, this is a kind of all-powerful feeling. I can stride across the landscape regardless of what's beneath my wheels. It's the most amazing sensation. I recommend you to try it if you ever get the chance.
Oh.
So wear a crash helmet.